Hello and welcome everyone to TensorFlow. I am excited to announce that today we are starting a brand new playlist on generative AI. In this series, we'll learn everything about generative AI from scratch, and we'll cover topics from basic to advanced level. And whether you are beginner or already familiar with AI, this playlist will help you build a solid understanding of generative AI concepts and techniques. So let's start with the video. So today's video is going to be the introductional video about the topic generative AI, and also the introductional video to the playlist, that what we will learn about generative AI in this playlist. What would be the roadmap of this course. So let's start with the basic thing, or the first thing that comes to our mind is, what is generative AI? So, as the name suggests, generative AI, we are trying to generate something with the help of artificial intelligence. And as you know, it will require a huge amount of data to generate something totally, or to generate something unique and totally new thing. So it is obviously a data driven task, because it's AI, and whole AI is based on data. The most important thing, or the backbone of AI, is data. And so that's why data is very important in today's world. So as you know, generative AI models are trained on large amount of raw data and can learn from the responses that are statistically likely to be relevant for given output. For example, generative AI model trained on large amount of text data can respond to written prompts, and it seems organic and real, like you are talking to human. So you can take the example of ChatGPT, that is a large language model trained on huge amount of textual data, and it is giving you a response in very humanly way. You can't tell the difference that it is machine or it is human. So that is the power of generative AI. So here are the categories of generative AI. So we have GANs, generative adversarial networks, variational autoencoders, traditional autoencoders, and diffusion probabilistic models. So in our upcoming videos, we will learn everything about these topics in detail, from basic to advanced. We'll write code on these topics and try to make some projects, some interesting project from scratch. So here are the real world examples of generative AI. Somehow there is this misconception about generative AI, that it is only used to generate image data. It is used to generate images, and that is totally not the case, because generative AI is on whole another level. If you'll see ChatGPT, it is also a generative model, and it is generating text. And if there are multiple AI applications which generate music, speeches, and they also can generate videos. So it is not only limited in images; it can generate anything. So what are the applications of generative AI? So there are too much application of generative AI. In upcoming days, generative AI will take over every industry, whether it is healthcare, entertainment, advertising, fashion, gaming, and natural language processing, marketing, and data analysis. You can also visualize the huge amount of data with generative AI. Game development, generative AI can be used to create aspects of video game content, such as game levels, characters, objects, and narratives. And in healthcare, generative AI can improve efficiency of healthcare facilities by analyzing data on patient flow, resource utilization, and scheduling it. It can also help balance patient privacy, protecting with access to valuable data by creating synthetic data. So this is the use case or the application of generative AI in various industries. So let's see the softwares or the applications of generative AI. So here are some application of generative AI. So these are the platforms of generative AI. As you can see, OpenAI, ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a large language model, where you can provide a prompt or a question, and it will give you answers on based on your prompt. So this is the platform that uses generative AI methods for generating text. Runway ML, Deepart.io. Deepart.io is the website where you can provide photo, and it will convert photos into stunning artworks. And Art Breeder and Meta AI, these are the platform that uses generative AI. So let's take a look at these websites or platform, that how they works, and what they do with the data, or what they how they provide the output, how they generate the images. So let's take a few examples on this. So this is the website Leonardo.ai. It is a generative AI model that can create images and videos based on the text prompts. So here is the example. Here you can provide a text, and here it will generate images. So as you can see, I have provided a brief description about my thumbnail for my YouTube video. So it has generated these images, and these look realistic. Let's take another example. So here is ChatGPT, that is a large language model. Here I can provide any input, and it will generate the output. So let's take the example. So let's write explain generative AI. So you can see how fast it works and how accurate the output is. Generative AI refers to the type of artificial intelligence that can create new content such as text, images, music, videos, or even code. Instead of simply analyzing existing data, generative AI learns pattern, structures, and relationship within the data, and uses knowledge to generate something entirely new. So this is the power of generative AI. It can generate entirely new images, entirely new data, entirely new text from the previous data that is provided. Here is another example, Nematron 70B. It is a fine-tuned model of ChatGPT, OpenAI, and it can generate codes. It can generate text. So let's try this. We can provide any input. So let's provide an input to write code for creating code for creating a website on cars. So you will provide this input, and it will generate the text, or it will generate the code for the for your website. So I think there is some network problem. So it is generating. So as you can see how fast it is generating the code for our website, and we can just easily type what we want, and it will give you that thing. So here is the code. Here is full Node.js code, HTML code for our website. So this is the power of AI that we are going to learn in our upcoming videos. Let's take the most accurate AI model as example. This is a SORA. It is newly released, I think tomorrow. So here are the images and videos generated by this model. So you can see these videos are, you can't discriminate these videos from real videos. You can't tell the difference between the real video and the generated video. Look at the level of details. Look at the level of detail in these videos. You can't tell that they are generated by any artificial model. So this is the power of generative AI. This is the power of artificial intelligence. So we are trying to learn that thing from scratch. We are trying to learn. You can see here, you can't even imagine that how it will grow in next few years. It will take over every industry in the world. So this is a new platform of OpenAI, which is called Sora, and it can create video from text. So those were some examples of generative AI platforms. So here is what we'll learn in our upcoming videos. So the first topic that I'm going to cover in upcoming video is or in my next video is autoencoders. We will learn the autoencoders from scratch. We will learn its basics and clear our concepts on the theory part, and then we will implement autoencoders, and we will make autoencoders from scratch using TensorFlow and Keras in Python. And after that we will learn about variational autoencoders and generative adversarial networks, and then we'll learn diffusion models, and we will learn some more things in between these generative models. So stay tuned for next video. So here is the little conclusion that what we have learned in this video. So we have learned what is generative artificial intelligence and types of generative AI, and the applications, resources, and future topics of generative AI. So That's it for the video. Stay tuned for next video, and thank you for watching.